Virtual reality, believe it or not, dates back to the 1960s. Africa, the Sensorama, created by Morton Heilig, was a mechanical device that could provide a multi-sensory experience. You sat in it, and boom, 3D visuals, sound, vibrations, and even smell hit you all at once. It was like riding a motorcycle through New York City without leaving your seat. Fast forward to 1968, and we get the first VR headset called the Sword of Damocles by Ivan Sutherland. Bullseye. Sure, it was bulky and had to hang from the ceiling, but it projected wireframe images that made you feel like you were in a new world. It was the first step towards what we have today in VR gaming. Now, imagine wearing this massive, heavy piece of equipment strapped to your head, suspended from the ceiling like a science experiment. Not exactly the sleek VR headsets we're used to now, right? But for its time, it was groundbreaking. Sutherland's creation paved the way for immersive experiences that were once just science fiction. And even though it wasn't commercially available, it sparked the imagination of innovators everywhere. This clunky device is the grandfather of modern VR. Without it, who knows where virtual reality might be today? Hit the bell icon to stay updated. Subscribe for the latest tech updates. Here's a twist: augmented reality actually showed up in sci-fi before VR. Vulcan salute. In the 1960s, Star Trek introduced the holodeck, a device that projected fully immersive augmented reality environments. Sci-fi fans have been dreaming about her long before it was real. Picture this: a room where you can interact with holographic characters, explore new worlds, or even practice martial arts with simulated opponents. The holodeck wasn't just a gimmick, it became one of the most iconic sci-fi technologies, showcasing how it could blend the virtual and physical worlds seamlessly. Although we're still far from creating anything quite like the holodeck today, devices like our glasses and phone apps bring us closer to that vision. Think about how far we've come, from sci-fi fantasies to our technology that's actually in our hands, eyeglasses. It's amazing to think Star Trek predicted the future all the way back in the 60s. Hit the bell icon to stay updated. Subscribe for the latest tech updates. Most people think VR is all about gaming, but NASA got there first. Back in the 1980s, NASA developed the first commercial VR headsets to train astronauts for space missions. They used it to simulate conditions they'd face on missions, making VR an out-of-this-world tool before it even hit arcades. Imagine being able to experience zero gravity or conduct spacewalks, all while sitting safely on Earth. These early VR systems allowed astronauts to practice maneuvers, solve critical problems, and prepare for the intense conditions of space. It was groundbreaking, not just for space travel, but also for technology as a whole. So, while we might associate VR with epic gaming adventures today, it was NASA's innovation that laid the groundwork. They showed the world that virtual environments could be more than just entertainment. They could help us explore the final frontier. Hit the bell icon to stay updated. Subscribe for the latest tech updates. Did you know that the VR in our market is expected to hit $200 billion by 2025? That's huge. Tech giants like Google, Facebook, and Apple are investing billions to bring us the next big thing in these technologies. So, whether it's our glasses or VR headsets, we're all going to see a lot more of these in our daily lives soon. And it's not just about gaming or entertainment. AR is being used in everything from navigation and healthcare to education and retail. Imagine walking down the street with our glasses giving you real-time information about the world around you, or doctors using VR to perform complex surgeries remotely. These technologies are transforming industries and reshaping the way we work, play, and interact. With the market booming and new innovations emerging every day, it's clear that AR and VR are no longer just buzzwords, they're becoming essential tools for the future. Hit the bell icon to stay updated. Subscribe for the latest tech updates. Let's talk about the first big attempt at AR for consumers, Google Glass. Launched in 2013, it didn't quite take off commercially, but it paved the way for devices like Microsoft's HoloLens, which is now used in fields like healthcare, manufacturing, and even space exploration. While Google Glass might not have become a household name, it was a bold step forward. Imagine having information displayed right in front of your eyes, maps, messages, and even real-time translations, all through a tiny, wearable screen. It was ahead of its time, but perhaps the world wasn't quite ready for it. Fast forward to today, and we have the HoloLens. This AR headset is being used to visualize complex data, assist in surgeries, and even help astronauts on board the International Space Station. What started as a consumer experiment has now evolved into a powerful tool for professionals, showing just how far AR has come in just a few years. Hit the bell icon to stay updated. Subscribe for the latest tech updates. With a bell and camera graphic appears. Think your VR headset is heavy? Imagine strapping on one from the 1990s. Early VR headsets weighed over 2 kilograms. That's like wearing a small bowling ball on your head. These early models were so bulky, you had to sit down just to avoid straining your neck. Not exactly the lightweight, sleek devices we're used to today, right? Those early headsets were packed with wires, required a lot of power, and weren't exactly built for comfort. Fast forward to today, and models like the Oculus Quest 2 weigh only about 500 grams, making those long gaming sessions a lot more comfortable. Plus, today's headsets are wireless and standalone, allowing you to move freely in virtual worlds without getting tangled up in cords. It's incredible how far VR has come, evolving from clunky, weighty contraptions into the sleek, portable devices we know and love. Hit the bell icon to stay updated. Subscribe for the latest tech updates. AR isn't just for fun and games, NASA uses it in space. With Microsoft's HoloLens, astronauts can now get real-time holographic instructions and troubleshooting help without waiting for communication from Earth. AR is literally out of this world. Imagine being hundreds of thousands of miles away from mission control, facing a technical issue, and instead of waiting for help, you can just pull up holographic instructions right in front of you. Whether it's fixing equipment or navigating complex systems, AR is helping astronauts stay efficient and independent during missions. Thanks to AR, astronauts no longer have to rely solely on delayed communications. It allows them to solve problems on the fly, quite literally, whether they're in low Earth orbit or on long-term missions to Mars. It's incredible to think how this cutting-edge tech is shaping the future of space exploration. Hit the bell icon to stay updated. Subscribe for the latest tech updates. Imagine walking through ancient ruins and seeing them as they once were. Thanks to AR, archaeologists can now digitally reconstruct historical sites. Tourists in places like Pompeii or Egypt can use AR to visualize ancient civilizations in real time. Talk about bringing history to life. It's like having a time machine in your pocket. By simply pointing your phone or wearing AR glasses, you can watch these ancient sites transform, showing how they looked thousands of years ago, complete with temples, statues, and bustling streets. It's not just about seeing the ruins, but experiencing the culture and architecture as if you were there. Even researchers benefit from AR by studying how ancient structures might have been built or exploring how people interacted with their environment. This technology is helping us understand history in ways that were impossible before, making archaeology more interactive and exciting for everyone. Hit the bell icon to stay updated. Subscribe for the latest tech updates. Augmented reality is even helping save endangered animals. Conservation organizations are using AR apps that allow users to interact with digital versions of endangered species. It's a cool way to raise awareness and get people engaged in animal conservation efforts from anywhere in the world. Imagine pointing your phone at your living room floor and seeing a life-sized rhino, tiger, or polar bear appear right in front of you. These AR experiences let you walk around the animals, learn about their habitats, and see the challenges they face in the wild, all without leaving your home. But it's not just about education. AR is also being used to assist conservationists in the field. By visualizing animal movement patterns or changes in habitats, AR can provide critical insights that help protect these species. It's an amazing fusion of technology and nature, bringing us closer to endangered animals in ways that could inspire the next generation of conservationists. Hit the bell icon to stay updated. Subscribe for the latest tech updates. Well, there you have it, 10 amazing facts about virtual and augmented reality. Which fact blew your mind the most? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon to stay updated with all the latest tech trends. See you in the next video.